Good evening, everyone. Just a small announcement that we have the long-awaited personalized gifts which have arrived here for all of those who have filled those forms. So you all are requested to stay back after the session, collect your gifts and then proceed. And all the volunteers are requested to get in touch with Abhishek. He is going to brief the roles and how it is going to be distributed. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you to today's event. On behalf of Managing Committee, ICAI Oman Chapter, welcoming all the members to the event. Today we have the special CA Day celebration and CPE event. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember the day you become a chartered accountant?
Yes. 2 days. 14th January and 14th July.
I just want you to, all of you, just close your eyes, just call back the day the time when you become officially become a chartered accountant. Just close your eyes. Just go back to the memories. Definitely, it will be a cherishing time, and also we can remember those who helped us during the way to become the chartered accountant. We can have the gratitude to the parents, teachers, friends, and also the institute given a very good platform in our life to cherish, grow professionally, and in all of other manner. Today, we will be having time for recollecting the achievements of our fellow chartered accountants, also recollecting the things Institute is giving all of us to grow, also reflection, celebration, or welcoming all of you. And to begin the program, may I request everyone to stand for the ICAI motto song. Thank you. Be seated. Now I invite our respected chairman, CA Vignesh Dove, for the formal welcome speech.
Okay, friends, so welcome to the first CP session for the new structure of the managing committee. And since this is the season of vacations, so we thought to have a family event together, and that's why we selected a topic, and we have a very well known speaker for us today. And thank you for coming on the working day along with your families. So I'll not start my speech with some numbers. can anybody recognize what's on the screen?
Bamboo.
Can you tell me what's the speciality of a Chinese bamboo tree?
5 years nothing and then suddenly.
Oh, no, you can count the years over. Okay. Yes, Gopal.
It's renewable.
It's renewable, yeah. So, can you tell me why we are discussing something related to botany on a CA day event?
5 years of CA exams.
No, I did in 3 years. You did in 5 years? Okay, so the bamboo tree for first 5 years doesn't grow above the ground. Okay, its roots would grow deep, and in the 5th year it grows exponentially, probably to 80-90 feet. Now, why that is relevant over here? Any guesses?
The
Yes,
foundation.
Gopal.
See, whether you're doing a 5 years of articleship plus post-articleship, you have to struggle. Say, most of them, they complete their intermediate 2-3 years, and another 2 years, they
Yeah.
take time to become a chartered accountant. But once they get a logo of a chartered accountant,
Correct.
then,
Yeah.
like what you and I are wearing,
Yeah.
and other members also,
Correct.
then the sky is the limit, as with the bamboo tree.
Correct. So probably all may to some extent correlate with that. But I think we are looking at future. So there was a statement made by our president, C. Charanjot Singh Nanda, that by 2030 we would need 50 lakh chartered accountants. Are you aware of this statement?
Yes.
Now, can you tell me how many chartered accountants we have right now? Around 4,50,000 plus minus. So, this is what I am referring to. Now is the stage where we have to grow from 4.5 lakhs, 5 lakhs odd number to 50 lakhs. How do you think we can do that?
During the exams, the first attempt.
Asking our children to pursue CA.
Increase the marks percentage.
Okay, so keeping the jokes apart, so I think what we are looking at is now is the base where we have got 5 lakh members and which needs to grow to 50 lakhs. So it's a 10 times exponential growth we are looking at. And who will bring in this growth? Existing members
Yes.
have to channelize it. So we don't say we are growing old with the profession, we are growing wiser with the profession, and that's what we need to give it back to the society. Now, having said this, how do we achieve this goal? So the main fundamental driving factor is the knowledge, and that's why we have this theme for the current year, Jnanam Paramam Balam, knowledge is supreme strength. Now this is logo what we have designed for the current year's theme. Can anybody try to explain me this logo? Any thoughts on this? Yeah, so you see this is called the Dhyana Mudra. Okay, so when you do Dhyan or concentration, this is the book. So you, with Dhyan or with concentration, you try to get knowledge. It comes out like a Kalpa Vriksha. Okay, so that is the theme, and this is the depiction of the theme for the current year. So Taliyan. So Jnanam Paramam Balam, and to support that we have a theme motto for the current year, CAAI, that is Charting Accountability Through Artificial Intelligence. So this year we will be focusing more on technology-driven topics along with the other topics, but the focus will be mainly on AI and technology. I am happy to announce that we will be holding much awaited AI in ICAI session, which is designed by ICAI itself, which was supposed to be announced for 7th, 8th and 9th of August. But because of some technical challenges, they just got it approved on 27th May in the council meeting. But they are working on some modalities, so it might get pushed to September. That's the latest update I have as of yesterday. But keep tracking the messages. I know there are many messages come on the members group. Some messages might get missed out. So please be aware, mostly by mid of September we'll be announcing for AI and ICAI.
And limited seats, no?
And there will be limited seats. So the moment it's announced, please register. And it's a paid event because it's going to be a 3-day event. We are in discussion with ICAI to make it a 2.5-day event. So we cover it Thursday evening, Friday and Saturday. But if it doesn't happen, it's going to be a 3-day event and probably you might need to take a 1-day leave.
Is it specific for Oman?
It is the standard, curriculum, but only the regulatory aspects will be tweaked for Oman specific. So like they would be teaching the candidates on extracting the information of company's law or FEMA or income tax law. So that they will replace with the Oman regulations, Oman law, Oman tax law. Now probably Oman personal income tax law also will be factored. How to work on that.
And any certification of this?
Yes, it will be a certificate course from ICAI. That's why we have to follow their protocol and their process. We are just facilitators for that. Okay. And this also aligns with ICAI's 2030 vision, which says world-class competencies. So for the motto CAAI, what we want to resonate is that we are not just catching up with technology, we are growing with it. We don't need to be afraid of the technology, we need to ride with technology. And that's what we will try to equip our members in whatever sessions we can in the next 1 year. Okay? तालियों के लिए कंजूस है तो स्पॉन्सरशिप कैसे करेंगे? तो वो लाइन है ना, भावनाओं से भवन नहीं बनते. You all have read the message. So we humbly request all the members, wherever you have got a connect or you know somebody who can support the chapter financially as a sponsorship, as a gold sponsor, silver sponsor, or some companies can arrange for technical sessions which will enrich the members along with financial support for the chapter. Please get in touch with any of the managing committee members. There is a QR code here. I don't see anybody scanning the code. It can be scanned from 100 meters. Okay, so we'll be sending it in the group.
Yeah,
so
that
in case somebody wants to submit their information, they want to be part of the discussion with the potential sponsor, do let us know. We'll be happy to take you along with us. Then we have a suggest a session policy. So we do get a lot of feedbacks from the members. We can have a CP session on a particular topic. So what we encourage members to do is, if they are interested in taking a session like Amit ji is taking today's session, you nominate yourself and we'll try to factor that in the CP calendar. If you know a good speaker, maybe you know him personally or you might have just heard him on YouTube or some of your friends outside of Oman have recommended those, then we can get in touch with them and try to arrange for a session. So all the possibilities, even if you have a topic, you give us the topic, we'll try to find the best speaker and try to fit it in the CPE calendar. Now for that we have a CPE team, so you need to get in touch with the CPE team in case you have any suggestion. Recently, so this is just a technical part, FSA has issued regulations to regulate the auditing profession and accounting profession. Okay, this is in draft stage. So we are inviting comments from all the members so we can compile them by 10th. 10th is the submission date, so we have kept 3rd July as the cut-off date for members to share their feedback. A new initiative, those who remember, we got the new bylaws approved in the month of December 2024. So there we have started a new concept called affiliate member. So an affiliate member will be a non-chartered accountant, maybe CA interqualified, or maybe there are so many Indians who are doing ACCA, those who align with the values of ICAI. They will be enrolled as a members for a limited scope, which is attending the CPE sessions for their technical grade. It will be at a fee, we have deliberately kept a very high fee of 50, so that only genuinely interested candidates would align. And the mandatory requirement is that 2 paid members of ICAI should nominate them. And I think there's a very catchy note over here. Your recommendation shapes our chapter. choose character, not credentials. So
That is-
I urge all the members to recommend somebody who will be an addition, an asset to the chapter and not a liability. Okay, so choose a character, not credential. Yeah. Talia? Okay, please Talia. So that's the subcommittee, the CP subcommittee. Ashik, Lopin, Kalyan Sundarajan, Nitesh, Sandeep, Sarita and Vaneja. So we are announcing the names so that you know who are the people apart from the managing committee who needs to be contacted in case you have any point or suggestion or input for that particular subcommittee. ITPR Media, we have Narsima, Samir, Sudipta. Then Students Affairs, we have got Barani, Pankaj, Zainuddin. I think most of the members are not present today, but we are just saying their names so that everybody is aware of it. Women and Young Members Excellence, Alina, Hasna, Maitri, Shalini, Smita, Thenu, Visalakshi. Membership Subcommittee, I think Membership Subcommittee has done a fantastic job. The previous Membership Committee has done a fantastic job because we have got how many paid members now? 319. So I think we need to give a big round of applause to the earlier Membership Committee. And then the new subcommittee has got a challenge to increase the membership drive for the next year. Then we have got a CFO mentoring program. We have got Anuradha ji, Deepak, Gopal ji, Hussain, Jobin, Nalini ji, Nat, Rajesh, Samit and Vinod. The biggest committee and probably the most loved committee is the Sports and Cultural Subcommittee. I will not read the names, but you know most of them. Many of them have continued and there are additions to the committee as well. Salala Subcommittee, we have got Jibu, Mohammed and Bhushan. Sohar, we have got Sudhir. We are working on reactivating those Salala and Sohar subcommittees. Okay, now this is again my address. So I have to start again.
Time for Talia.
Okay, so let's start with we started with the opening story. So we start with the closing story also. So a young potter molds lumps of clay. He pats it, pinches it, spins it. Okay, so an elderly person asked him, why are you doing it? So can you guess the answer again? So the potter says, I can see the masterpiece inside the clay. So clay has no shape, but a beautiful pottery is the masterpiece. So that's how I link it to what ICAI has done to us. We were a piece of, or we were clay. ICAI has molded us into a professional, and now it is our responsibility to follow the principle of that bamboo tree to grow the profession from 5 lakhs to 50 lakhs.
Yep.
With our motto for the year, Jnanam Paramam Balam. Okay? So with this, I will not take much of your time. With this, I will conclude. I just want everybody to say with me, East or West, Indian Chartered Accountants are
The best.
Not louder, louder. East or West,
Indian Chartered Accounts are best.
No, there's only 80 people in the room. East or West, Indian Chartered Accountants are
Best!
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Himashji, for your vision. And also, he's a great teacher also. Nowadays, he's teaching me a lot. We can also, the vision and the points he shared, and it is all relevant for us. And thank you, Himashji. Now, I invite manager for introducing our speaker of the day.
Good evening, everyone. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker on this special Chartered Accountants Day celebration, Mr. CA Amit Khare. CA Amit Khare is not just a chartered accountant by profession, but a transformation leader with over 20 years of international experience into educational sector. and his leadership journey has taken him across India, Tanzania, Kenya, France, and currently he is serving in Oman as a head of finance and commercial at Al South Global School at Muscat. Throughout his career, Amit has seamlessly blended his financial acumen with a deep passion for motivating and mentoring individuals. He is the visionary behind the impactful program Think O Wise, which empowers people to think wisely and act ethically and unlock their inner potential. His sessions go far beyond technical skills. They are about transforming mindsets, whether it's through workshops on positive thinking or his life coaching sessions. CA Amit has helped many embrace a more compassionate, resourceful, and purpose-driven life. Amit Khare dons many hats. He is a motivational speaker, NLP practitioner, life and transformational coach, and above all, a mentor who truly walks the talk when it comes to inspiring ethical success. We are honored to have him with us today to share his insights and wisdom. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to CA Amit Khare.
Thank you.
I request Mr. Abhishek to kindly escort to the speaker.
Thank you. So, as sir said that we need to go with artificial intelligence, so I'm adding there with human intelligence today, because artificial intelligence plus human intelligence, if we get this together, I think nothing can stop us being the successful chartered accountant and being the successful human being. So with these notes, I am really honored today to present my workshop, though it's very time constant because of a lot of other activities. I will try my level best to sum up some things within this short time, because this workshop actually needs 2 days. I compiled it with 3 hours. The energy was there, sir, little bit. Okay, 2.5 hours. Then, sir, little bit. 1.5, and finally it is closing at 1 hour, because I can't negotiate less than that. So, but thanks Ajilji to always, give you motivational things. So actually this workshop is basically because we are a CA professional, and because he added family members also. So I would say that this is not only professional domain. You will get, I hope so, that after this workshop you will get definitely a lot of improvement in your personal life as well. तो जैसा नॉर्मली आपको मैं जस्ट समझाना चाहता हूँ कि कभी कभी हस्बैंड और वाइफ, तो हस्बैंड अगर उनको फूल देता है तो वाइफ बहुत खुश हो जाती है, और कभी कभी आप हीरे की अंगूठी भी देते हैं तो शायद वो इम्पैक्ट नहीं आता. सो दिस इज नॉट बिकॉज दिस ए फ्लॉ इन वो डायमंड रिंग और इन फ्लावर. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ आवर ओन पर्सनैलिटीज. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू टेक इट टुडे. Some of them, I'm really big round of applause to those who did that exercise before I am here. So I'm not going to announce their name because it's their personal thing. But if you know your personality, which has been sent by my team to you, and I would request that after this workshop also, please go to that link, do that exercise, send it to that email address, you will get your personalities, and then you can reconnect what I'm going to say today. So please do that. It's my humble request. It is free of cost. For the time being, like an offer. Sir, financial हम छोड़ नहीं सकते, तो negotiation always है, तो I am just negotiating. You please do that exercise. So there is a team behind who assess your personality. They will give you a personality thing, and then you will definitely get benefit out of it. So if I start with this, so these are just because if it would be 2.5 hours, I will go one by one. But for the time being, I am just going quickly to the next session, like what you can do, program content to understand your personality, the basic things, know the reasons behind why and how you are there. Then to have much better understanding and bonding by relationship, because it is all about relationship. How relationship? Even if we are in professional relationship or in personal relationship with our colleagues or with our boss, with our wife or with our children, we are always there with some relationship, because we are human beings. So human intelligence is very important when you are dealing with human beings. So being human beings, I think we need to know who I am, what type of personality I am made of, and what type of personality other would have made of. And if we know at least some of that, you won't believe the rapport you will build, it will be unchallengeable, it will be great for you to, build up that relationship. So, if we go further, what you know. Means, what I know about myself, which I know. I am a chartered accountant, I live in Wadi Kabir, I am a MCA form. This is what I know. Second thing, what you know, you don't know. Okay, I am not a pilot. I am not this, something which I know, what I don't know. But this is what is the blind spot. When you see what you don't know, you don't know. There are a lot of things which I don't know even, and I don't bother about it, which maybe this workshop will give you some insight that what you don't know, and if you know that, you will change the world. Believe me. Percentage if you go, there is 5 to 10% what you know, you don't know. Then 10 to 15% what you okay, you don't know, know what you don't know. But it is almost 80 to 85%. That is the blind spot. If I ask someone, give me your strengths or weakness, so normally we are ready-made with interviews. This is my strength. So someone has told me that make your weakness which sounds like your strength. This is the way we have been living our life, but we don't know what is exactly my personality. And believe me, and please take a test on yourself. जब हम बचपन में जैसे होते हैं, बुढ़ापे तक वैसे ही होते हैं. इसके बीच में जो रहता है, वो प्रोफेशनल जर्नी है. Today I am in this suit, you are in tie, somebody in something. This is all professional aura. But inside who I am, if I know that who I am, don't regret who I am. Because जो हमारी ओरिजिनल पर्सनैलिटी है, जो भी ईश्वर ने खुदा ने बना के भेजा है, वो ही सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है हमारी. So when we know who I am, what type of personality I am related to, you will feel proud of you. And believe me, 90% chances are there you can't change your personality. जितनी भी workshop ले लो, whatever you want to read, you read. You can modify, you can make a little bit improvement in your, but you can't change your original personality. जब मार पड़ती थी बचपन में, तो ओरिजिनल नाम ही याद आता था. अगर साउथ में तो शायद अम्मा बोलते होंगे, नॉर्थ में तो मम्मी बोलते हैं, जो भी वो आज भी बोलेंगे. क्योंकि बेसिक पर्सनैलिटी जो है, that we cannot change. So वो जो हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते, we should not regret of that. So believe me, today's workshop, once you know your personality, you will feel proud of your personality. What type of personalities are there? I will just give you a demo. Okay, so there is a little exercise. I will come here maybe. So once you see this, these numbers are there, and please try your best within maybe 2 or 3 seconds. How many numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in sequence you can read and you can recognize in there. Please be in chronological order. Your time starts now. So, how many numbers you would have noticed in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that? But if I make it in part, you can see 1 there, 2 there, and something is there. And now you can recognize 7 or 8, you can do within rather fraction of seconds. And if you see here now, if you want to do, I think you can do more than that in fewer seconds. And if you see, the image is same. But what is the difference? In the first figure, it was in unsettled manner, it was in untidy way. When you make it part, when you assess in part, when you know yourself in part, what exactly you are, then your focus will be right on the game. So that is what our personality tells about us. So ground rule, definitely don't use your mobile and all. So these are the just ground rules. So I think we are all learned chartered accountants, no need for because ground rules here. So exercise, this was the exercise actually. If you would have gone to that video, I have made it a very simple way. Please do that exercise. Once you go there, there are certain questions, you do those questions, but believe me, follow it as I have instructed in that video. Make it that it is your own personality. No need to challenge yourself. What you feel about you, please go. Some people are having some issues that all 4 options are like, I am like that. Make the best possible what you feel about you, or you discuss with your friends. So something is there, so that exercise you can do. I'm just going ahead, like best option and all. This is all explained over there, so we will not waste our time here. Now, based on those exercises, we are having 4 types of personalities. The first called popular. I will come back to that, what is popular. The second is powerful. So, third is perfect, and fourth is peaceful. When you do that exercise, and when the personality assessment is given to you, you will have 2 personalities. It may be powerful, popular, it may be powerful, peaceful, or it may be perfect, popular, or something. So what happens? Ideally, our personalities are 2 kinds of personalities we have normally. One is the dominating personality, and one is the supporting personality. So it depends on your strength. So you may have, say, 80% popular, but 20% may be perfect, or same vice versa, or 70%, 30%, something like that. So this personality, when you know, and when you assess others also, I will tell you how you can assess others. So I can assess most of them because of my practice. Tomorrow you can also assess. So once you know that, and what are the characteristics of those people, then you will be making a good rapport with them. So now, suppose I ask someone strengths, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, some strengths you can tell about you. Weakness, if I say, so maybe some of the weakness can also be told, but when you go through with this, what I am going to tell you, there are numerous strengths, numerous weaknesses. You need to work on your weaknesses, improve your strengths. Similarly, you can guide others, and my life is going to be very easy. So, this is very important. Once you know what type of personality you possess, or what type of personality your colleague or your relation may, whatever, like your wife, kids who are having, don't be judgmental. As I told you, every personality is having its own strengths and weaknesses. So I can't say popular personality is popular, wow, popular. No. He is also having weaknesses. Similarly, perfect doesn't mean perfect. He is also having his weaknesses. So we all are made of strengths and weaknesses. So there is nothing to hide, nothing to be worried. How God has created us, He created us perfectly. Only thing is that how we are going to use that. So that is what the essence of this. So please don't be judgmental and all. This is the object which I already told you. Or written text. Now, these are the 4 personalities which we need to keep in mind. Popular, powerful, perfect, peaceful. Popular personality, what are the strengths? So you will definitely, who are like popular people, in their personality, they will definitely rely with this. And when you do your exercise, 90% chances, if you have done your questions answer correctly, you will find a lot of, corrective and a lot of relationship with those strengths and weaknesses. So what type of strength? Optimistic, passion for living. So who are having popular personalities, they are very optimistic. Very, very, very optimistic, and they are having passion for living. They want to live in a passionate way. These are the characteristics of popular personality. Cheerful and bubbling nature. Very cheerful, very bubbling. They are like life of any place, so they are like that. Emotional and demonstrative. Very emotional people. Who are popular, they are very emotional people. And demonstrative, yes. They want to demonstrate things. They can't keep quiet somewhere at a corner. Then makes friends easily. They are having that ability to make friends very easily. Lots of creative ideas. If someone, your friend, is giving creative ideas, you can categorize him as a popular personality. Naturally curious. Curiosity. Wherever they go, they want to inquire about what is this, what is that. Why? Because their nature is like that. Volunteers for job. So, sir, whoever has volunteered for today's date, most of them would be under popular personality. Let me tell you, friends. Life of the party. This is very important. They can't. Sometimes they enter in a party, they will attract people, no doubt. Whether they are late or whether they are the first comers, but they will be like life of party. Apologize to people. This is the good thing of popular personality. They don't unconditional. Even if something happens, okay, Let's move on.
All husbands are popular.
But now there is a clue. All husbands are popular because of conditions. They are not popular because of the God how He created. So that is there. So this is how we are doing it. It starts in a flashy way. They want to start in a flashy way, not like something, okay, just for the sake of doing it, they don't do. They want to make an impact on that. Inspires others to join. They can't do alone. They want people to come. They believe in that unity. Extrovert, they are very extrovert. Good sense of humor, that is another thing. They have good sense. So I can judge you. If you do your test, you didn't do that. If you do your test, you will be definitely having some sort of popular that mark, because that sees. So now, please, I am going fast because of time, but I would request you, please visualize this. Understand yourself, your family members, your colleagues, your boss. How is it that you can work in a better collaborative way with them? Energy and enthusiasm, a lot of energy. You can guess now. Always a child. That is another good thing. They are like a child. As they apologize quickly, their nature is like child. They don't want ego. Ego is not there. They are always like a child. Doesn't hold grudges. जब child है तो grudges होने का तो मतलब. There is no grudges at all. Whatever happened, okay, let's move on. They believe in moving on with that philosophy. Forgiving. They forgive everything because they're compromising nature. They want to move on. If something has done wrongly with them, they will forgive easily. Like spontaneous activities, very spontaneous. At the time you want to ask them to do something, they will straight away. Spontaneous. Magnetic, appealing personality. Depends. Then compromising, obviously they are compromising in nature. Flexible. All are related to that. So you please visualize, keep on visualizing. Maybe you are there, or maybe your colleague might be like that. Sincere at heart and loves people. Very sincere at heart. Love people. They want, everyone to be on the same page. Unworried. No worries at all. Happens. They don't bother about future. They live in present mostly. Musical, obviously. They are like musical. They want entertainment. They are in a lot of things. Now, almost 24, 25 or some person. So why this is required? Even if we are popular personality, even we possess that, we might think about it 3 or 4 or 5. But when you know these are the things, everything you can easily apply on you, that okay, you are like that or other person like that. Accordingly, you can make rapport. That will be part of this session. What are the weaknesses? As I told you, that no personality is perfect. There are weaknesses. What type of weaknesses? Compulsive talker, loud voice, repeats stories. This is their problem. If they know that, if they control that, though they should not, but if they control that, they can go ahead. So they can work on those weaknesses. Exaggerated, very important. When they start, they don't know where they are going. A lot of things are there which maybe contextually they are saying correct, but some people may say, oh, he's unnecessarily exaggerated. Inconsistent. Because they are free flow people. Consistency is not there. So somebody, if your subordinate or in your team, somebody is not inconsistent, he might be a popular personality person, so that you can see. Can't remember names. You can relate. We can't remember names. Why? Because we are popular personality. This is not our fault. This is the personality we are possessing. Immature and childish. And they are childish, so a professional है. Childish बन के आगे तो definitely it will not suit them on that context, but they are like that. So sometimes it is a weakness. Gets angry easily. They are like bubbles. पल में शोला, पल में माशा, something like that. तो वैसा ही. Hates to be alone. They can't live alone. They are party people. They want people together, so they can't live alone. Lack of focus and disorganized. Simple, because they are inconsistent. So focus nahi. They will do right, but they can't do something. Oh, target pe nahi. They are good if they come second in the class. They don't want to be first in the class. But second also, their nature is like that because they are popular personality.
Why this is weakness then?
Sorry. Yeah.
Why this is weakness then?
See, if you see, contextualize it. It is not weakness or strength, but weakness means sometimes when you go in this current aura of professionals, it seems it considered like weakness. I have told you earlier. These are the nature actually. This is the nature of that personality. It is not weakness or strength, but this is the nature. Then we need to, because we are in the era where we need to make networking. if I go to some professional class with my childish behavior, with a lot of things, maybe it may not be found appropriate. So this is just, okay, this is the way I am, let me work on that so that I can get myself accommodative in that particular environment. But believe me, at home, in your casual thing, you are good to go there. Why not? Because you can't change your personality at all. You can control it, but you can't change it. Late of everything, yes, they are late comers. Unless and until it's bounded, they can come on time, but mostly they are late. Overspent, sometimes they are like that. Can't think ahead, never plan. They never plan. So this is the nature of the person. They never plan. Now I can't say you never plan, you are not a good person. No, you are a good person if you are going successfully in that particular way. So this is the negativity, you can say, as per general acceptable principles. Messy. They are like that. They don't care about much of this thing, arranging in a proper way. But that's the way. Speak, act without thinking. Sometimes they speak, act without thinking. So sometimes this may come negatively on that. You speak sometimes, but because you are exaggerating, you are popular, you are loud, you can do that. We can control on that if required. Hypersensitive about what other thinks about them. This is they are very sensitive, emotional. So they are always thinking, somebody would be thinking about them. So they are very hypersensitive on that, which should not be part, but they are like that. Controlled by circumstances and deciding by feelings. So they are emotional people. Circumstances, they decide by feelings. Confidence fades fast. Sometimes when you go in there, sometimes it doesn't work. So they are like that. So confidence is also fades fast. Self-focused, they are self-focused sometimes because they believe in their own personality. They want to be like that. So they are self-focused sometimes. Needs to be center of stage, wants to be popular. Now, as they are the life of the party, always doesn't work. If people are not coming to them, giving welcome, they might feel, oh, what happens? Because they want that. This is their nature of personality. Looks for credit, yes, always. Sometimes they look for credit. So you should work on that. So popular personality, so how many can relate? You know someone or you are like that. Don't be shy. If you want to raise hand, you can say, otherwise you can go ahead. Many. So now when you do exercise, it doesn't mean that 100% you are popular personality. As I told you, one is dominating, one is supporting. So if popular and powerful personality is there, then some of the natures you will possess what a popular person does, some of the it's powerful person. So now same both powerful personality. So now let us see, most of them would be powerful also. Strengths. Optimistic, passion for you. Cheerful and bubbling nature, almost like popular, powerful, but some of them are different. Emotional and demonstrative, that is also there. Makes friends easily. Almost like leadership quality. These are the leadership quality. That is sometimes popular person might not have, but powerful personality have leadership quality. Dynamic and activity, they are also. So powerful and popular almost going hand on hand, but with some of the differences. Able to take charges of anything instantly. They have that leadership quality. You want that work, they are ready to do that. And they are ready to motivate others also. That is what powerful personality normally do. Goal-oriented. They are very goal-oriented. Popular is not goal-oriented focus, but powerful is goal-oriented. If you are goal-oriented person, you possess this quality, you are like powerful personality. Decision-making skills. They have decision-making skills. Because they are leaders. Leaders are meant for decision-making, so they don't wait much. Decision-making. Independent and sufficient. They don't need much. The popular person might be needing group of people, powerful alone. He can lead the team alone. So that is their personality. Excel in emergency. Whenever there is emergency situation, the powerful personality people will come ahead. They will lead the people. So that is their personality. Then compulsive need for changes. They need change. They can't sit on one place for a longer. They want, that growth. Must correct wrong. That is another thing. If suppose a powerful personality among them, you are in a group, he will definitely correct you whether whoever is sitting, so some people may relate because that is their nature. So we need to live with it. Why not? Not easily discouraged. That is another thing. They cannot discourage people easily. You can't discourage them. They are having that self-will. Seeks practical solution. Always seeks practical solution because they have to lead the team. So they want practical selection, whatever they are. So whoever is in your team going for these things, you can assess. He might belong to powerful personality. Quick thinker, very quick thinker, because leadership needs quick thinking. works hard, very hard-working people, good for business. Normally, the powerful personalities are the leaders. They are into entrepreneurial section, but they may be in employing that ability, but they will do that leadership thing. They will not sit like a clerk. Straight talk, simple, one-on-one, straight talk. They don't worry about it. Persuasive, understandable, very persuasive, very understandable, because they have that quality. Multitasker. So multitasker, whatever definition of multitasker could be there, but they are multitasker people. Committed to faith, very committed to faith. So once they, वो जो जबान दे दी, तो दे दी. Shows confidence. They are having confidence in that. They're loud, their voice, lot of things are there which shows their confidence. Sees the whole picture and insists of result. पूरा बता दो. They are focusing on what is the output, what is the result. So in your team, sometimes we are there. Somebody is asking always output. What is the result? What is the result? The other person will say, he might be perfect or popular or peaceful personality. He might have done a lot of these things are target, this, all on paper. He wants what is the result. So leaders are always looking for results. So that is leadership personality. Organizing well and delegates work. This is another one. A person who is a popular personality always and with a leadership personality, powerful personality, he delegates the work. That is required. Alone you can't do. So he knows how to delegate the work. Thrives on opposition. Opposition can't stand. Opposition is opposition. He is the leader. That is the quality. Optimistic and extrovert. He is also extrovert, like popular personality. So some of the natures are very matching with popular and powerful personality. Strong-willed nature. Very strong. So they are like whatever they have thought of, they will do. They will achieve. Weaknesses. So again, this is not the weakness, but this is in the context it may be called as weakness. Bossy dominating. Now he's a leader, but he's a boss. So this goes in a negative way. That is their nature. You can't stop them. They will be doing like that. They will find their space like that. Finding difficult to handle people sometimes. Because dominating people sometimes find difficult. If suppose he is powerful, another is also powerful. Clash together. So sometimes it is difficult. Can't relax, compulsive worker. He can't relax. He can't sit quiet. Only sleeping maybe. Otherwise he's always active. Impatient and very active, very high. So they are impatient. Like result, they want result, quick result. So impatience is there. Dislike tears and emotions. उनके सामने कोई रोएगा तो देख पहले चुप हो जाना है. उसके बाद बात करें. They don't like tears. So Pushpa, I hate tears. Right? So quick-tempered, little tolerance for mistakes. So mistakes they don't accept very easily. They want that. There should be error-free things. So if you find someone or you are like that, yes, this is your nature. Don't be feeling anything guilt about our personality because we are made of those personalities. We can't change. We can only improve that. So that is the purpose of this workshop. Needs credit for achievement. They also need credit because they are doing work. We should not take it negative sometimes, like Sir said. So it is also strength, but when we are doing, we need credit for that. So powerful personality. Knows everything may be right but unpopular. So that is another, they are having a weakness kind of thing. Subordinate, rigid obviously. So they can't be flexible like popular personalities flexible, they are. So this is the difference over there. Insulting sometimes. The tones or the behavior, they might insult. They don't want that, but that is their nature, other may feel insulted. Doesn't accept others' idea. That is another challenge with them. So when they know, other person also know how to deal with that, give the idea what he might like. So sometimes you need to create a rapport in that way. Free advice available. So he is always ready to give advice, whatever way you want, he is ready. Because his nature is like that. They must be in controlling side. Always they want to be in controlling side. They can't be the follower side. So they want that control. Attaching values in everything. That is a good type, weakness. But sometimes they want. Emotionally, if we say, sir, this we are going for some welfare, but they might be attaching it with the value. Sometimes it may go in a good way, but normally it is going in another way. So that way. Doesn't analyze details, may make hasties. Because they are in hurry, they want quick result. Sometimes their decisions may go in a different direction. So that is it. No time for relationship, yes. Anybody, any wife, any spouse, if they want, sometimes they are not giving time for their family. Sometimes because of their nature of work. or their nature of personality. So that is another thing. And justifies the means. That is what is result, what is the output, that is what they want. Attitude, if I can't win, I won't play. Sometimes it happens. People are playing only when they are about, they know that they will win, otherwise they will not go there. So that is good. That is good strategy also. So can't say I am sorry. So sir, husband हमेशा sorry कहते हैं. So unwilling to give credit to others, that is another weakness of that. Overcommitted and late. Powerful personality knows, you know now who is powerful, who is popular. To keep in mind, perfect. There are personalities who are perfect. They always want perfect. I think one of the personality I got in that exercise, perfect. So when they are perfect, there are strengths, but there are weaknesses. Today we come to know what might be our weaknesses, what might be our strength. So what is strength for perfect? Deep and thoughtful. Very deep, very thoughtful. Because they have to do perfection. So Amit Khan, for example, like that. So they are like that. Thirst for knowledge. Very, very, very knowledgeable people. They want to gain knowledge wherever they go. Right. Sensitive to others. Very sensitive. Perfect people. When they analyze perfectly, they are very sensitive people. Analytical, obviously. Organizational skills, planning, schedules, orientation, everything what is coming in a very, very, very proper way. That is perfection. So that is their nature. Patient and persistent. They are very patient because perfection cannot be done like this. So totally different what the popular personalities have. So mostly popular personality cannot be a perfect personality. That you can keep in mind. Some of the numbers, some of the questions you might have done, but believe it, you are not the perfect person if you are popular personality. The powerful can be perfect sometimes because that is the thing. Avoid attention. They don't need attention. Like a popular party and perfect, somebody is sitting in a corner, busy in his own way. So that is perfect nature. Perfectionist nature. Obviously, this is the characteristics. Plans ahead, very much plans. And just opposite to popular personality. Now you can default. What is popular? What is perfect? So there are plans ahead. बहुत साल वो बच्चा भी आया भी नहीं उसका एडमिशन तक पहुंच गया होगा. So that is the way they are planning. Punctual, very punctual people. Unlike popular. Now you can make a contradiction. What is popular and perfect? Remember important dates. Popular person doesn't even remember names. They even remember. So इनकी wife कभी इनसे खफा नहीं होती. इनको marriage anniversary की date याद है. Idealistic, sets high standard. Always sets high standard. Keep things in order. Unlike popular, everything is in order. Whatever is there, they are perfect people. Economical, very good. Like overspend, economical. Sees the problems, can foresee possible problems. That is problem they can see what might be the possible. So normally, if you see when the research people, research-oriented people are there who are doing more of detailed analysis, they always see what could be the worst. That's a good thing. This is a weakness also sometimes. But as a perfect person, you should believe in your office. Okay, sir, ऐसा करने पर there might be some problems. Means you would have analyzed it in a proper way. So you trust him simply. Need to finish what he started. You can trust on their commitment. If they started something, they will finish it. But weakness में पता चले क्या है. Self-sacrificing, very very self-sacrificing. They don't need. Okay, take it. Because he is working on his own way. He wants to do perfect things. Being talented and deeply creative. So that is talented है, creative है. Seeks the ideal way. Time लग जाता है कुछ आदमी. Sometimes they need ideal. So because perfection is there, they can't. Because this is their personality. Introvert, extrovert, introvert. Totally introvert. You can't mix up with them easily. Being artistic and musical, they are having that quality, but they are not extrovert like popular one. Good follow-up. They follow up. So if you want to do a follow-up job, and who is doing a follow-up properly, who is that person? Perfect personality. So this is the way you can assess others also. Not necessarily you are the perfect, but others can. Undermine. That is Simple, perfect person is like that. Reliable, very reliable people. We perfect person. He can't go. If you say go this, he will go like that only. Very reliable people. Serious and purposeful. Very serious, very purposeful. Little time to waste on unproductive activities. Simple. If you are giving them activity, if they find no, it's not having productive, they will not even start. Weaknesses. So weaknesses are also like strengths. What strengths may make them weak also, you can realize it. Focus on negative depression because they can think about the problems. That means they're always looking for negativity in them. They start with negative. So all auditors may be sometimes. So that is their weakness sometimes. Spend too much time in planning. Perfect people want planning, but sometimes it took a lot of time that the essence of that work get time. So that is their weakness. So they need to work on that. Hard to please. You can't please perfect person, like you can't please auditors sometimes. So hard to please. Suspicious of people. How did we start with? Doubt. So suspicious people. They are perfect people, but they are very suspicious. Taking things personally. If you say something to perfect person, they take it personally. Doesn't mean that it is like that, but they take it normally. Deep need for approvals. Yes, because they are always thinking. They want approval of everything. So they might be discussing with their colleagues or someone, so they need approval. Self-criticizing, spectacle of compliments. Always criticizing self. They don't take compliments easily because this is very hard to please them, so they don't get compliments also very easily. Hesitant to start project, procrastinating because they are perfect, they want to do everything perfect, bang on, sometimes it delays the project. Stress over imperfection, always whenever there is imperfection, they are always stressful. Stingy, won't talk, they don't talk much because they are perfect people, they are in their own way, in their own domain, they don't talk much. No spontaneity. They are like very perfect people. Spontaneously, if you want, sir, come, give 2 lines. Even they sometimes hesitate to give even 2 lines, speak 2 lines. Because they want perfection in that. That is the weakness of that. Holds back affections, yes. They are very emotional people, but they normally don't express their emotions very easily. So they hold back. Can't accept someone breaking promises. So please, if your wife is perfect, your boss is perfect, your daughter, you yourself is perfect, yes, you can't take it easily when somebody is breaking promises. Worry too much because they always think about negative problems because of their nature, so they worry well. Has false humility. False, because they are not like that nature. Even if perfect personality is saying something, will make some sense that you say, okay, he's just doing it just for the sake of doing it, because he is not of that nature person. Talking about all the details and tragedies. Always, when they start talking, they generally start with negative thoughts. Generally. So you can assess that, oh, perfect person. So you need to, there is a way to deal with that. Has selective hearing. Very selective hearing. Because you just focus on what is right, what is required. No unwanted things. Too introspective, yes. Too introspective because of their nature. Not people oriented, obviously. He is a lone person. Chala kela. So normally they are believing themselves, they walk with that way. So, no, people oriented. Dislike those in opposition revengeful. Now see, powerful personality doesn't even allow the opposition. Perfect personality can't have that dominating nature, but they dislike opposition. Revengeful. Sometimes it becomes negative on that. When they want to, oh, इसने ऐसा किया, उस समय तो he can't say, but maybe he will. He need to walk on it. Simply. Looks for trouble, always, because he looks for trouble only, so he always looks for trouble. That is not, every time it is not good. Sometimes we need to avoid these things. Low self-image, because of this sometimes he creates himself a low self, because he thinks that everybody is, against him, because of his nature. So that is where they can just work on. Now, the last. So popular, powerful, perfect. I think you can somewhere interact with them, you are now getting the sense what type of personality is there. If you know this, I think more or less all personalities cover under these 4 personalities. So peaceful, strength, all-purpose person. He is peaceful. Do whatever you want to do. He is very peaceful. He is always everywhere. Peaceful person. He doesn't like, rebellions or nothing. Very nice person. Adaptable. When he is peaceful, adaptable. Whatever you want to do, he is always there. Calm and peaceful nature. Very calm and very peaceful. So now, a powerful personality cannot be peaceful, more or less. Right? Some of the things might be there, but not. Popular maybe, but powerful cannot. Competent and steady. Very competent, very steady, but going in a very, what we can say, haribari, something like that. So, tolerant and non-judgmental. Very tolerant, non-judgmental. What we say, non-harm person. Contented, obviously. Proactive and good people. Very good people. He has no, what we can say, there is no one who is hating him because he is always available. You say this way, okay, I will go this way. Go this way, I can go this way. Yes, Ajat Shatru, yes. Yes, so that way. No ego, yes. Consistent life, very consistent. Nothing is there. So I think we need to transform ourselves in this personality, something to think about. So that is there. Quiet but witty, good sense of humor. Quiet है, पता सब कुछ है, but वो करता नहीं है. Very sense of humor is good. Good listener, peaceful है, उसे बोलना ही नहीं कुछ, आप जो बोलो. Will see. Sympathetic and kind, yes, definitely. Good under pressure, very good strength. Powerful leaders, popular, doing this, perfectly doing it, but they are the people who work very good under pressure, because जब भी कुछ pressure होगा, everybody will be supporting him because he is a very nice person, so that way he can manage people. Then has compassion and concerns. Yes, concerns are there. Soft and low voice. So he is very shy. आप लोग judge कर सकते हैं. Somebody might be there, things. So if you reconnect with that personality, you can find a lot of qualities like this. Fits in anywhere. Stepping. Because wherever required, he is always there. Modest, down to earth, very down to earth person. So he is very modest, very down to earth person. Well balanced, yes, well balanced. Agreeable, avoid conflicts, inoffensive. All peaceful character. Has administrative ability. Good, because administration, what you want people management. Peaceful, diplomatic people, sometimes they need, but they are having that quality. Patience in not in hurry. Unlike powerful, hurry, totally opposite. Patient. Finds the easy way. That is what they want. Peaceful है, आसानी से कुछ हो जाए, काम खत्म हो जाए, शांति से कर जाए. That is there. But his life is easy to have a good relationship. Everywhere. Easy to have good relationship. He is not harmful. Watcher. He is a very good observer. Because he don't talk. He don't criticize. But he is a very good observer. Mediates through problems and relax. Yes, he is the person. Whenever जब भी कहीं लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है तो you call someone, believe me, he would be having a peaceful personality because he is the only person who can mediate. Because nothing is in fight. Weaknesses, because these characteristics become weaknesses also contextually. But this is not the weakness. This is the nature. This is the character of that person. Indecisive. Yes. अपना कुछ है ही नहीं. Decision क्या लेगा? Nothing. So whatever you decide, sir, I am there. That. Quite will of iron. Must take decision to know. Opposite है. Decision लेता नहीं है, लेकिन अगर उसको छोड़ दिया कि आप ले लो, फिर वो सुनेगा नहीं किसी. That is the way. So once he takes decision, he will lead to that. Salman, yes, एक बार जो commitment कर देंगे, ठीक है? No inner purpose of ambition, no inner ambition, ego नहीं है, कुछ नहीं. But sometimes in the context of current world, this becomes weakness. Actually, it is not weakness. Unenthusiastic, yes. कोई spark नहीं है. Resist changes, yes. Reluctant and resistant to try because he doesn't want to go try new things. Simple चल रहा है, he will lead for years. Changes आएगा, he just gets you or disturbed. Fearful and doubtful, yes. Because of this nature, he is always fearful, doubtful. Okay. आप AI की बात कर रहे हो अभी manual में लगा है, so that may be a challenge for him. Lazy, yes. Incapable of handling crisis. Crisis नहीं है ऐसा वो कौन करेगा? Powerful person. Crisis. He is leader. ये crisis नहीं है ऐसा normal way में he will be definitely a powerful person. Things are all around the place. फैला होगा सब कुछ, चिंता ही नहीं है, जो करना है होना है. So that way. Hates conflicts. Conflicts नहीं पसंद. No conflicts. He avoid conflicts. Simple way. Okay. Agree to disagree sometimes, which is a weakness. Avoids responsibility. Yes, because उस level पे you can't give him responsibility, so he avoids responsibility. Sarcastic and teasing. Yes, sometimes कुछ बोल जाएगा, so which may not be appropriate, but because peaceful है उसको पता है कि कुछ समझ में नहीं आता, they can see, so sometimes we need to be careful about that. Too compromising, because of nature, is always compromising, which is not good every time, but this is their nature. So people who compromise early, not because they are weak, because their nature is like that, so we need to respect those people sometimes. So that is where how people management will work. Done hai? Yes. Would rather watch and stay uninvolved. Observe. सुन लेगा देखेगा ओके उम्मीद तो है सेटल करने की तो चिंता नहीं है. Keep emotions hidden. So that is the they hide their emotions. Control is passive but aggressive because like decision making once they decide they don't. So simple. Control is passive but once they you give them authority then they are like I am the boss. So like now like that. So too shy and less talk. बहुत कम बोल. Procrastinating because of this. You don't want to do the work. Result oriented नहीं है सब. Now, so now we know the 4 personalities, their strengths and weaknesses. This is the exercise 2. What you have to do because this is the part 1 of this exercise, which is very, very, very concise. I think on time, sir. Oh wow! Because I am perfect now. So, what happened? Please identify 3 most important strengths in yourself first. This is the way. And then just get connected with what I said so far. Similarly, identify 3 most prominent weaknesses in yourself. Connect with this, okay, which personality you are coming under. Please do share your experience out of this exercise with your 2 close people. Please, sir. एक दोहा है ना कबीर जी का कि रहीमन निज मन की व्यथा किसी से ना कहिए मुझे पूरा याद नहीं बात सुनी अखिले हैं लोग सब बाकी ना लहे कोई अपने मन की जो व्यथा है वो सबसे नहीं कहनी है क्योंकि लोग जो है वो कई बार सुनते हैं हंसते बट बातें करते तो वो ही लोगों से बात करनी है अपनी पर्सनैलिटी के बारे में जिनको आप ट्रस्ट करते हैं जो बातेंगे और समझेंगे इज नो हार्म all personalities are having equal strength equal weakness so somebody saying I am popular I am best no all 4 are best so that way we need to just see and we need to assess which personality we are coming under. Popular personality अगर आपको क्विक वे में समझना है कोई भी आदमी जो फन वे में काम करे कौन है थोड़ा लाउड से बोल तालिया परफेक्ट पर्सनैलिटी जो राइट वे में काम करे परफेक्ट नो नीड टू गो ऑन ऑल डिटेल्स बट यू कैन असेस एट लीस्ट क्विकली पावरफुल पर्सनैलिटी माई वे में काम करे पावरफुल पीसफुल पर्सनैलिटी easy way में काम करें peaceful. If you want to take a screenshot, please take a screenshot. But this is the crux of all this. Detailing is there, but you can always take it like if you want, you can easily assess what personality they are lying in. Second part, if Ajilji allowed, next time I will come back to you how to deal with these personalities. It's very important. So I think another popular personality says, look at me. If somebody is expecting look at me means popular personality. Powerful personality says appreciate me. So if your boss comes to be powerful personality, please appreciate. But believe me, do anything you want to do, it should be genuine. Being human being, we know who is praising us, who is giving it true appreciation. So be careful about it. Need to be there. So we need to do it in an ethical way. But if your boss needs appreciation, if your colleague needs appreciation, if your subordinate needs appreciation, मतलब powerful personality, क्या बुराई है अगर उसको थोड़ा सा appreciate तो वो भी genuine होगी. Please do it. You will find and you will see the difference. Perfect personality, understand me. वो कहता है यार मुझे समझते नहीं मैं हमारा अच्छा काम करता हूँ. You are saying you are dealing because his nature is like that. Just understand perfect personality. You will find lot of good things in that. Okay. And finally, peaceful personality, respect. I'm peaceful, but I need respect. I'm always there wherever you want to me. But give me respect. So respect means peaceful person. Who are looking for respect, they want that I'm a peaceful personality. Please respect. End of part 1 and thanks for your time. I hope I added some value over there. Yes, please.
Go to the last slide, please.
Which one? This one?
That's a spelling error.
Perfect personality. Perfect personality. Give him a take out.
What category of personality do I have? It's not to find fault, but to bring it to the general account.
I made categorically because I want to find people who can see this.
Gopal, you made a deliberate mistake. He was waiting for someone to attend.
Thank you.
Amit, one question. Would it not be appropriate to go back to the last slide again? I think very intriguing last slide. Yeah, would it not be apt for a powerful personality to have a respect me kind of a trait more than a peaceful personality?
I understand. Actually, what happens, sir? This whole research, because this is just a quick note. There is a degree. People are having two personalities. One is dominant, one is supportive. In my all exercise, once you do that exercise, I am again requesting everyone, please do this. And you will find it. I am not saying it is 100% because when you are looking at the questions and answers, you may find something and there might not be 100% answer from your side because we have been from our childhood, now we are 40s or 50s somewhere. There is a lot of changes in our personality because of the aura, because of the... And so what happens? This way, this is just an idea in a cracks way. Otherwise, when you go, all those characteristics which I gave earlier, then you can see yes. So sometimes quickly you can see this is just an analysis of those characters, nothing 100% over.
Because I was also trying to fit myself into any personality.
Yes.
And I was like 25% of powerful, 20% of powerful.
No.
I did not get a major trait in
Yes. So
myself.
now what happens there in, if you watch that video, what happens, there are four questions. So I'm just briefing you, if Anil sir allowed me. So what happens, 4 questions are there. Sometimes you will easily find option A is perfectly as per my nature. Sometimes you see all options are as like me. Because somewhere, some characters are there in all personalities. There you need to make the best option. Sometimes you find all 4 answers, no, it doesn't relate to them at all. Then what happens? Then you need to ask, you need to check with your colleagues or your close one. What do you see? Because believe me, some 85% 80 to 85%, if we don't know, we don't know. Others know sometimes. I'm here, I'm thinking I have given a fantastic workshop. Maybe other might be observing what is doing. So that way I'm saying. So that way we can get every day. This is like an easier way because you can't go. Practice it. It will definitely help you.
I appreciate if you could reshare it because I think it got lost in the
100%,
messages.
100%. But once you do that exercise, I will share it with you.
Yeah, of course. You can share it in the group.
Sir. Yes.
Thank you.
Any other, sir? No. From my home.
I just have one question. Peaceful personalities. You said that they work better under pressure.
Yes.
They work better under pressure, but at the same time they avoid responsibility and they kind of like they're not able to take much on themselves. Like they don't take much responsibility, for themselves.
Wonderful analysis, Siddhi. So Siddhi Khare, my daughter. So she caught me on the right place. What happens? These personalities, there is strength, there is weakness. You have a weakness that you don't want responsibility. But once responsibility is given, you have a strength to do it, whether whatever pressure is there. So, see, this is not weakness. I am taking my word that I have categorized strength and weakness. It is basically that positive and negative from other side. All characters are good for me. If I am popular personality, whatever, even if it is weakness or strength, I am living with that. So this is weakness and strength for others. So just for making it easier, it is like that. But don't take the words. Make it, this is the characteristic, complete package. I am bad also, I am good also. Whatever bad, maybe from your side, it is good from my side. So that way, please take it. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Now we came to the special part of the evening, the cake cutting ceremony. I would like to invite the managing committee, also the past chairpersons to the dais. Also we invite the parents here, Sangeetaji's parents, and also Jignesh father.
All the members are requested to kindly be here. We are not finished with the session because we have more exciting events coming up. The next will be the Kahoot quiz, and then there are lots of prizes to be given for the competitions that were held, like for the yoga competitions and all that. So kindly stay back till the end of the event. So now I'll hand over to Ajil.
Now I invite CA Ashik to proceed with the Yoga Day quiz.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful session today. So this Yoga Day quiz, this will be on Kahoot. I'll just brief you through how to log into this. Okay, so you can log into this using Kahoot.it. Just type Kahoot.it in your browser, or you can also use the code that I'll share a code in the group. Okay? I suggest everyone to type your membership number also with the name. This is the. Are you all on Kahoot.it? Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, now. So the game pin I'll show. Well, when we start the game, we'll show the pin. Now everyone should, and when you enter, no, it's better you enter with the name and the membership number, so that you'll understand. There will be no confusion with the winner. So in Kahoot, there is accuracy and speed. So for the you will get points for the correct answer, and also you will get speed bonuses. So generally, the Kahoot works on an algorithm. It's basically base points into time left by total time. So it's like, say, the base point is 1000 into time left divided by total time. So like if 30 seconds, you answered it in 10 seconds. 1000 into 20 by 30. That will be the scoring pattern. There are 20 questions in total. The first two questions, 60 seconds is allotted. For the remaining, it will be 30 seconds. And in case of any disputes on the answer, the MC decision will be final. Okay, the rules are clear. Any doubts?
320716.
Fine. We'll go to the game. I hope everybody is on Kahoot.it.
Okay, the cake is being cut outside and it will be kept in plate. So whenever you get time, just go out and have your piece of cake peacefully. So how many of you have not been able to log in? You can't see your name or you don't see? Okay, in the meantime, I just forgot to give you one quote which resonated very much when we were talking about sponsorship. So anybody remembers, mostly the senior members, what happened on 21st January 1961? I'm sure you have no idea. Yeah, so on 21st January 1961, John F. Kennedy was sworn in as 35th President of the United States. And when he was taking the oath, in his address, he quoted a very famous, he quoted a line which became very famous. Anybody remembers that line? Ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for the country. And that echoed very much when I was writing my speech to all the CA members. Not ask what the ICAI or the chapter can do for you, but ask what we can do for the CA community in Oman, in the region and internationally, because we have to grow from 4.5 lakhs to 50 lakhs. There's exponential growth. So all members have joined in? Okay, so let's start those who okay, so first two, there's a correction. So the first two questions are like trial round, so please pay attention. But then they'll be counted for the marking system. So the first one to answer and the right one to answer will get maximum marks. Okay? So don't trouble and disturb the others as well. It's very important, right?
It's a multiple choice, you have to select the right answer first. What does the word yoga means in Sanskrit? We have 50 answers. So, we have 35 more, 35 seconds left.
Not going, buffering, check the application.
Any problem? Network, it's a network issue. No, the 65 answers.
What happens is
you have already answered, right? And then it will be buffering
Although said buffering issue now it's so Anu is the topper here. So that's because there are other right answers, but she answered first. She got 987. So after every round, the scoreboard will get updated. What is the primary goal of yoga? Weight loss, flexibility, union of body, mind and soul, improved postures. So we have got 50, 57, 59. Only 2, 3 more to answer.
I think you can move on.
We can move if I want. Yeah.
165 doesn't get. Yeah. Move on next. 10 seconds. Yeah, 10.
Only the first two questions only have 60 seconds. Moving on, we only have 30 seconds.
For the next question, sir.
Which yoga pose is best known for relieving lower back pain from prolonged sitting? Options are cobra pose, oak pose, mountain pose, triangle pose. I can't pronounce the others. Next question. What does Hatha mean in Hatha Yoga? Strength and strength, sun and moon, peace and power, body and soul. Next question, what does Om symbolize in yoga? A yoga pose, a type of mantra, universal consciousness, a sound of nature. So we've got Ayu Suryansh. He's up to 17 places. Who is considered the father of modern yoga? Is it Sri Sri Ravishankar, T. Krishnamacharya, B.K.S. Iyengar, or Baba Ramdev? The answer is T. Krishnamacharya. Can you take the scoreboard? Next. There is no change. Suryan still leads. But Bhavesh is up to 19 places. What is a good yoga practice to help prevent burnout during financial closing periods or audit season? Hot yoga, sleep yoga, power yoga, mindful breathing and short guided meditation.
sleep yoga is better.
Your choice.
So the decision taken by the MC is final.
Suryan still leads.
So Sangeeta ji, you are keeping Surya's busy during financial closeout, so he knows the answer.
Which of the following is a recommended time to practice yoga? Is it right before bedtime, during intense physical activity, immediately after a meal, or early morning or evening? I got someone said during a physical activity.
Right after sleep.
Surya still leads 6650. Next question. Which yoga pose is most used during meditation? Padmasana, Chakrasana, Dhanurasana or Halasana? We have got all the answers. Scoreboard, Suryansh, 3 in a row.
Surya, please stand up.
And one important in Kahoot, they also give you streak bonuses. Now, for example, Suresh has 3 in a row now. So if you keep giving, if accuracy is better, you'll get bonus points also for that. Next. Which ancient text is considered the foundational text of classical yoga? Upanishad or Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Bhagavad Gita or the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali? One more answer to come. Yeah. Scoreboard, Suryan still leads. Now see if there are 4 participants who have reached 3 answer streak. Now if they keep getting streak, they will also get additional points. Next.
Already added or after?
No, I don't think streaks are added.
Streak ends, it will get added. Which yoga practice is most focused on spiritual awakening? Restorative yoga, Iyengar yoga, Kundalini yoga, Vinyasa yoga. Now Jacob has a streak. As I told, Jacob has a streak with 7 answers. The best yoga posture to combat the effects of forward head posture from long hours of computer use. Cat cow pose, child's pose, chair pose, tree pose. You can skip, I think, all the answers. There's no still the top, there's no change. Next. What does chakra mean in Sanskrit? Movement, energy center or wheel, is it wisdom or breath? Everybody knows the answer. Yeah. No change in the topper still. How many chakras are there in the human body according to yoga tradition? 6, 7, 8 or 5? Now we have a change in Sarita is the topper now. How does yoga, next question, how does yoga promote better sleep quality? By reducing stress and promoting relaxation, by stimulating the nervous system, by increasing energy levels, or all the above? There is a new stand up. Come on, next.
It's like the election results.
Which pranayama technique is helpful in managing stress and improving mental clarity? Shitali, Anulom Vilom, Kapalabhati, Bhastrika. Is there a change? No. Mukesh. Which Indian ministry coordinates international yoga day events? Ministry of Health, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Ayush or Ministry of Culture? more person to answer.
Anybody doing Google? ChatGPT?
Mukesh is still a topper. Next question. We have just 3 more. Which term refers to the life force energy in yogic philosophy? Kundalini, Shakti, Prana or Ojas? To all those who are telling the answers, please know that there is a prize for this. You might not win it. So Mukesh is still the topper. Now we have 2 more questions.
You have any double points?
Yeah.
Double points.
What is the Sanskrit name for the bridge pose? Padmakonasana, Marjyasana, Padmasana, Sedubaldasana.
गलत बोल रहे हैं वो भी अच्छा करेक्ट है
Is there a change? No, still no change.
अरे दे दो अभी
Last question.
Ready?
Double the points. Which breathing practice is particularly helpful for accountants dealing with deadline related anxiety? Breath retention, deep breath, tongue curl breath or cooling breath? 16 seconds left. Yeah. 28 by council. And the winner is Bobby. Mukesh is
Mukesh.
Now I invite CA Badri to next proceedings of the distribution of the Yoga Day competition prize.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum, Namaskar. Happy CA Day to all of you and the family members also. As part of the 11th International Yoga Day celebration, we had received certain guidelines from ICAI headquarters. Based on these guidelines, these competitions were conducted among members and their families. We had 4 competitions. One is essay writing. The theme was Yoga for a Balanced Life, or the role of yoga in workplace wellness. Within 300 to 500 words, essay writing competition. In this, the name of the participant I will read. Please give them a round of applause. Divya Jacob, Sangeeta Suresh, Sarita Shinde, Rajeshri Kapoor, Gaurav Kapoor, Srinidhi Rajesh, Dr. Rashmi Maheshwari, Maria Kapoor. And the second competition was reflection in rhythm, slogan writing. The theme was Yoga for One Earth and One Health. To create catchy slogans in 10 to 15 words. And the participants are Lija Ajil, Deepak Jethamani, Shriya Pagar, Mayra Kapoor, Harsha Jethamani, Pankaj Phopalia, Smita Gaikwad. I'm just announcing the name of the participant and the competition we had, and then we will be announcing the winners of all these competitions on a sequential basis. The third one was slogan competition. There were around 7 participants: Deepak Jethamani, Shriya Pagar, Mayra Kapoor, C.S. Smita Gaikwad, Harsha Jethamani, Pankaj Phopalia, and Lija Ajil. The fourth competition was each video like lights, camera, yoga. Through my yoga journey or yoga in 60 seconds. The participants are Krish Ajil, Suryan Suresh, Srinidhi Rajesh, Harsha Jetmalani, Param and Parishi, Sandeep Gaikwad. So these were all the participants in different category, apart from the quiz competition which was instantly held in this platform. We have winners, and also we would like to recognize the participants who have participated in these competitions. First, to read out the participants, if they come and collect the token of appreciation for their participation in these events. May I request past chairperson PRSG, PR Subramanian ji. With no sequence, the participant's name, I will read it out. Divya Jacob. On behalf of Divya Jacob, I request Ajil, Sangeeta Suresh, C.A. Sarita Shinde, it's daughter of Ajil. Shriya Pakar, C.A. Sarita will collect. Smita Gaikwad, I think. Before going to the winner, we would like to also recognize the support and efforts by our volunteers. Some of the volunteers are present here. They could not collect their certificate in our previous CP events. I'll just read out the name of the CA members, those who are part of some of the committees. CA Siddharth Rishi, he was here. Yeah. CA Siddharth, for your support to the chapter. Yeah, Ashik, please. Part of the first GCC's conference seminar volunteer. CA Nitesh Agarwal, CA Nitesh. And the first prize goes to Harsha Jethamalni. Third prize, Sarita Shinde. And the second prize goes to none other than our Vice Chairperson, Sangeeta Suresh. And the third prize goes to Smita Gaikwad, she is not here. Second prize goes to Pankaj Khopalia. Okay. Thank you all the participants and the past participants. Now we will be felicitating and to the quiz winners. I think first was Nalini ji. Sorry, Shalini ji, CA Shalini ji. Second prize, CA Mukesh ji. CA Mukesh. And third prize goes to CA Bhabes. Thank you. With this, I hand over to CA Sangeeta for the concluding address.
Thank you, Badriji. Before I give the vote of thanks, may I request Umesh ji to kindly felicitate our speaker for today. I would request all the volunteers to kindly get in touch with Abhishek so that the arrangements can be made for distributing the personalized gifts. And just few more minutes. Let me just give the vote of thanks, and volunteers can proceed so that the prizes can be kept. Before the volunteers leave, can we just have a group photo?
All members.
All the members.
Including parents.
All the family, everybody, kindly come in front of the dais. We can just take a quick group photo with everyone and then the volunteers can go. Full information on knowledge on these personality and characters. And I thank CBFS for ever supporting us with the facilities and everything. And more important is you all who have come in large numbers to celebrate the CA Day and making this event a great success, along with the family. Thank you, everyone.